Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. This is an interesting channel to me because she has these black sex-linked chickens, which I think they're also called black stars or black star chickens or whatever that they are. I think they're like a Rhode Island and New Hampshire cross or something like that. But anyway, they're really pretty black chickens, and I think maybe some have speckles on them. I'm not really sure what all these chickens look like because I'd never heard of them before she got some. And of course, you guys teach me so much on YouTube, and Angela's channel is one of those that not just like teaches me, but it also entertains me because I like to see some of the new and interesting, innovative things that people are doing out there, whether it's experimental or otherwise. And speaking of otherwise, one of her latest postings, I think it's the latest posting as of this recording, she bought this greenhouse, and it's like upcycled from plastic bottles. Talk about your ultimate earth-saving greenhouse. This thing is kind of neat to look at, but all the potential that you think about, when you think about how you're going to do your part to, keep this thing spinning on its axis. And this is just going to be something really cool to watch, and I look forward to seeing what she does inside of it or how she gets it to work in her area, because, everything that we see, on these videos, some things may work for you, some things may not work for you. So I hope you guys join me in following Angela's journey, and perhaps we can all grow together. Because goats. Wait, I should say that differently. Because goats. Just This is a fairly new channel. They started in May. And so we kind of get to watch their kids grow up. And when I say kids, you know which ones I'm referring to. So they got these goats as babies, and each of their videos either features, what their goats are up to, like when they're making them toys or when they're building their shelters or improving their shelters or whatever. And it's also one of those, hey, what's this behavior I'm seeing? Or what's wrong with this goat? Why is it doing this? Hey, can they eat this? Let's find out together. So it's that kind of deal, and that kind of stuff I kind of get into. Kinda, because that's my favorite word. But they're not just goats. But they're definitely doing things because goats. Eccentric Nature. Eric Hayden is a very interesting fellow. His channel is Eccentric Nature, and he likes to talk about a lot of bizarre facts. And when I say bizarre, I mean, there are things that I thought, this thing couldn't possibly be any more interesting, I guess, than it already is. And then he'll come up with some history of it, and it just kind of blows you away that just like basil has a history. Like in the history books, something weird or kooky happened with basil, or, not just basil, but with other things. Now, Eccentric Nature is a channel that loves plants, herbs, especially herbs, and you should check out his tea of the day, which he was doing them a lot more frequently, but now he's down to about once a week because he has a vigorous work schedule because he's an actor. Oh, by the way, you should check out his IMDb. Oh my gosh, it's extensive. This guy gets around. But anyway, he doesn't bore you too long. I mean, his average is probably about 3 minutes. But he gets right to the point, and he makes you learn something while you're having fun. So I really do believe you ought to check out Eccentric Nature. You may find that some of these shout-outs, you're not interested in anything any of them have to say or show, and that's okay. Hopefully you will find your people. And that's all I care about. I care about community and people. People make up the community. YouTube helps us find our people a lot faster because we can type in keywords. So if none of these were your people, stick around for next Sunday's shout out. You never know, your people may be waiting for you. Find your people.